Welcome back to Wannon Gymnasium on the campus of Sidwell Friends School. As I thought I was able to stand on the bench for this one, but apparently not. We have the New World Order in the blue. We have the Scorpions in orange. And first shot of the game goes to Shobi of the n.W.o. Being played out now by Brian. Brian, one of the new players here. We got Brian, Mike, Tom, and Jen starting for the Scorpions. We got Shobi, Mike, Allison, and Jim starting for the n.W.o. Ball going down. Jim's going to try and clear it out. Oh, takes a funny bounce off the bench. And it's going to be played behind. Tim, the goalie, will try and play it forward. Almost loses it in the corner. Now Jen takes a wild shot. That one just goes into the side netting. Shots remain 1-0 for n.W.o. New stat here, and it's one of the ones I'm going to have to keep track of as I'm talking, unfortunately. Hopefully it won't be too much. Brian takes the ball behind the line, so it's a reset for the Scorpions. Scorpions are 0-1, n.W.o. also 0-1. Scorpions started with an 11-7 defeat to Pravda, who just finished off Funkmaster Redux 8-3 in our first of all 6 games today. Meanwhile, the n.W.o. started with an 8-3 defeat to Blood Red. There's a shot and a save. Great shot by Mike, better save by Tim. Tom controls him in the corner, gets it away from Mike. Jim now plays it through Jen, but to Tom. Tom's going to take a long shot, goes wide. Shobi now trying to control it in the corner, being guarded by Mike, gets it around. Oh, Brian nearly loses it in his own feet, which you hate when that happens. Now Mike tries to play it up to Allison. Brian has it, keeps it across the line. Tom into the sidebar. Nobody there. Brian will bring it out. He'll take a shot wide left. And it is Tom clearing it up towards us. This one goes into the side, and Mike gets there first. Mike around his other Mike. There are 2 mics on the Scorpions and 1 on n.W.o, so you're going to have to bear with me here. That's Coase trying to take the shot, passes the Shobi instead. He'll shoot. That's in! They're going to say Mike tipped it in off. No, Mike is denied. It's not Mike. It's going to be Shobi with the goal then. And the n.W.o. start off with a 1-0 lead. Yes, we have sound effects this time. Face off now. Cozy almost wins it. Now gets it back to Jim. Sarah controls in the corner. Shots are 2-0 n.W.o. Goals 1-0. Now Mike in front. Shot saved. Sorry, it's 2-2 now, not 2-1. Sarah tries to pass around to Scott. Can't do so. Gets caught in net. Scott will bring it out. There's Mike with a shot to go. Instant reply from the Scorpions as Mike gets it from Scott. And it is 1-1. Face off by Sarah. Controlled in the corner. Sorry about that. Had to adjust the scoreboard. Kind of can't find the remote for that thing. I thought I put it back. Now Cozy tries to play it. This one is controlled by Mike, but he loses it behind the line. Now in the middle, it is Mike J cutting through everybody. He takes the shot, can't quite get it on target. Now Cozy battling for it with Mike F. Mike J now for the n.W.o. At center, peeks around Sarah and Scott. He's going to shoot. He's going to score. 2-1.
Mike again.
He didn't have.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. Mike with a great goal there after lasting through 2 people. 2-1 to the n.W.o. already. Shots 3-3. This is going to be a very high-scoring game. You get the feeling. Now Mike F. to Scott. This one is tipped off of Jim's stomach, or ribs or whatever. Now Shobi behind it, being pestered by Mike F. Cuts it the other way. Stuck on the board, trying to get around Mike F. Can't do so. Back the other way. Bit of a collision. No call made as far as we know. Nope, no call. Mike to Sarah, can't quite get it. We got a high stick on. No, it's going to be waved off. Or is it? We got something happening here. And It looks like Coase is being called for stick lift. Jamie has arrived for the n.W.o, for those who care. And now power play to the Scorpions. Face off is one. Jen's going to try and play it in. Can't quite get any strength on it. Shelby behind. Up to Jim, who tries to power his way around Tom now. It's a scrum in the middle. Jen able to play it into the corner. Jen and Allison racing for it. Jen looking for a chance. Gets it into the side. This one goes to the top. Brian with a shot. That's saved by Tim. Now Shelby controls it by the net. He's going to get a bit of a relief. He's able to play it all the way down, and that's a clear. Jim coming on strong. Brian's got to be careful. Lays it off to the side. Now Tom lifts this one towards Tim. Tim's going to tip that aside. Shots now 4-3. Jamie through everybody. He's got Mike if he can find him. He says he's going to take a shot by himself. No, that doesn't get through anybody. Brian now back the other way. Brian on Tim. He shoots. Saved by Tim. Now Brian controls in the corner. He's looking for a man in front. Can't find anyone. Mike M. from the bench fires it wildly. 40 seconds left in the power play now for the Scorpions. It is Mike going the other way. Can he get a shorthanded marker? No! Saved by Monty. Brian the other way finds it Tom. Jamie able to get back. This one is saved by Tim. Rebound is loose. Nobody can tap it home. Shots now 6-3. Those are 2-1 to the n.W.o though. And Jamie knocks this one away. Good defensive block. Time running out on the power play now. Allison tries to control it, but only as far as Brian. Brian's going to wait. This one tipped away by Mike, and the penalty expires. Now Coase trying to play it up. Tom, can he keep it in? Nothing happening here. No call made. Another shot, another save. And it's tipped in by Shelby. Shots now 6-all. Or no, 6-5, excuse me, but it doesn't matter because it's 3-1 New World Order. Shelby with his second of the game. Getting the part rebound, part clear. He's able to take it. Didn't matter either way. Now Sarah cutting through the defense, trying to get around Shelby. Can't do so. Fires to Mike. That's a shot. That's a save. 7-5 in shots. Now play to the middle. Mike's going to shoot. That's saved again. Rebound score. Mike with his second. It is 3-2. We have ourselves a heck of a game here. Mike with 2 goals, Shelby with 2 goals. Mike J, the odd marker. Shots are 9-5 Scorpions, but goals are 3-2 n.W.o, as they have been some high-quality shots. Coase fires back to Shelby. That's a long shot. That's going to go wide. Makes the shots 9-6, though. Now Scott up the way to Sarah. Sarah whiffs on the shot. Back the other way to Allison. Now it's controlled by Jim in the middle. That is well wide. Steve bringing it around. Up the middle. Looks for Sarah. Has her. No, can't quite get there. Now Scott and Shelby fighting for it. Scott tries to pass it off to Mike F. Can't do it. Cozy kept in by Steve. Blocked by Jim. Jim up to Sue now. n.W.o ruled offside. They're going to have to bring it back. I don't know if they're even aware they're offsides, but a shot would not count. Now Mike tries to play it up. This one's blocked by Jim. Now Mike J has it. Mike J going for his third already, or second. Either way, it can't happen, and we got ourselves a... What's the call? They're going to rule it was control and knock loose, so no goal. Shots are now 9-7. Goals remain 3-2. 5.5 to go here. This one is cleared a long way. Back the other way we go. Jamie behind the net. This one's sent long. Jen will be the first to it. Jen out there with Mike, Tom, and Brian controlling it mid center ice. He's gonna, no, it's tipped away by Jamie. Tom tries to keep it in. Mike throws it the other way. Sue's about a mile off sides. And they're gonna rule I don't know if they're going to rule that a shot on goal or not, but it was definitely a play by the goalie, so at any rate, it's going to be offside against the n.W.o. And we are going to have a face-off here in the n.W.o zone with the score 3-2. This one is dropped in the middle. Passes back to Mike M. He's going to take a long shot and put it home. Mike M from center. Unbelievable shot. It is 3-3, and we got a barn burner here, folks. 4 minutes still remain in this one, and that's just in the first period. Score 3-3, shots 10-7 Scorpions. Mike apparently didn't get the message there wasn't a line change. He rushes on late. This face-off's going to be won by the n.W.o anyway. Jamie plays it around off the bench. He's going to take a quick shot. That's off the post, but probably wasn't going to go in anyway. That was off the outside of the post. This one goes to Mike M. He's going to take a shot, partly tipped. Didn't get there, Jen. The follow, that's saved. Tim able to tip it away. Tom's going to try. That one doesn't get through the defense. That one does, and that's saved again. Shots up to 12-7. Jamie's going to let one rip. That's blocked by Brian. Brian gets around Allison now. Rose keeps it in, though, but Allison, in doing so, Allison is offside. She's going to have to retreat. Free play to the Scorpions. Tom to bring it forward. Tom passes it off to Mike. Mike M is onside. He shoots. That's blocked by Jamie. Jamie recovers. Cozy ruled onside, but Tom breaks up the pass, sends it the other way. No, doesn't get through. Brian has to recover. Brian now to Tom. This one is going to go into the corner, and Mike J for the n.W.o has it, and we'll flip it the other way. Uh-oh. Jamie is onside. Where's his team? No, it's a late call, but blue is ruled off. Now Brian trying to tip it up. Mike with a shot. That's not going to count. They didn't get back in time. That is an offside call. Shots remain 12-7. The shot that is in an offside position does not count as a shot on goal. We are 3-3. It will be Scott and Shobi taking the face-off now for their respective teams. Jim behind the line. This one is tipped forward by Sarah, but it's nobody. Allison's able to recover, but only as far as Mike F. Mike now working his way down the n.W.o bench line. Tips it in front. Nobody there to put it home. Scorpions will recover it from out the door. Plays it up looking for Scott. This one gets around everybody. Mike has it. Mike has Jim in the middle. He's going to take the shot himself. It goes wide. We have 2 minutes left here in the first period as it is 3-3. Jim able to play it, but it gets caught in the corner, and it will be Steve bringing it up. Shobi with the interception. Does he have a teammate? Looking to the middle, can't get it past the D. Stuck in the corner now. Finally, it's brought up to Mike. He does a spin move. He shoots. It's wide. Jim can't bring it in. Mike F bringing it up the other way. Looking for Scott. Gets past everyone. Mike J controls. n.W.o could have had it, but they were racing back onside. So now Steve back the other way. Shobi's able to knock it down. He keeps this one in. He'll shoot. That one is well wide. We got 1:20 to go here in the first period. 3-3. Mike F goes it up, intercepted by Shobi. Shobi's going to take a shot. This one tips off of everybody and goes wide. Mike now up to Sarah. Sarah looking for a teammate, brings it across the timeline. Get it back to Mike F, but Coase knocks it away. Into the box. Weak shot. Not quite on mark. Once again, Blues offside. Coase brings it back, and Jim will now be allowed to bring it up. Tries to pass it into the corner, gets through Steve, but Steve will be there first. Plays it up the other way. 30 seconds to go in the period. Allison has it stuffed in the corner. Mike F trying to make a move forward, cannot do so. Around the side. It's Coase, he's going to make a long clear. Back down to the other side where Steve has it. Scorpions reset. It's to Sarah. Mike breaks through, Steve breaks through, that one's knocked away. And Steve will just fall on it.
15, 14.
Time is running out here in the first period. We might not have another play, but we're going to try. Scott to Mike for the last shot of the period. It's saved. And with that, we will end the period. Shots were 13-7 in favor of the Scorpions, but it's 3-3.